So how do we actually do it? Okay, here's the formula how it's calculated. One way to think about it is that you need 2.5 million PV on each leg to kick in for that check of $70, okay? So what that means is to get that 2.5 million PV, you need 8 times to hit the 300K, okay, on each leg, and you'll get your $70. And because you've hit it 8 times, you receive the general commission of $560. Not bad, right? That's in a 2-week period. But once you hit that $560 and the 2.5 million, guess what? You get a bonus of about $450. And that's during a 2-week period. So you've made $1,000 in that half-week period. Okay? Just do it again and another 1,000. Okay? And that gives you $2,000 a month, which is the level of a sales master. That's our first step to success in Atomy. And it's really the only step to success. And I'll tell you why that in a minute. But this maybe takes time. Because why? Because we don't make any money from recruiting fees. We don't make any money from website fees, from recruiting people. We only make money as people use the product. And why does it take time? Because all of us here at one time were very stubborn people. I didn't want to try certain products. I didn't want to come to the meeting. I didn't want to go to the one-day seminar. I resisted to go to the Success Academy, right? So it takes people time to change their mind. And then they have to change their heart. And then they have to decide that, hey, we're not so bad people, right? We're actually very nice, loving people, right? So that's why it takes time. So it's going to take time at the beginning, but once you reach that, you're going to be called an auto sales master. And an auto sales master means every month, ka-ching, $2,000 in the bank. Next month, ka-ching, $2,000 in the month, right? That's what we mean by residual income. You know, in the old days, if any of us had $2 million in the bank, we could make $2,000 a month in interest income. I don't have that extra $2 million in the bank. How about you? No. Anybody? Okay. And don't forget, a lot of the jobs are going away, right? And this is $24,000 of residual income as the first step to success. So that's what our first target is. And then you'll see how that builds up. And guess what? That residual income can be inherited by your children and your grandchildren, or 2 generations down. So 3 generations altogether. So all the work that you're doing, you can leave that to your children. You know, our children are in trouble. You know why? Robots, computers. You know, they're going to start to replace the truck drivers. 3.5 million truck drivers are going to lose their jobs soon because it only costs $20,000 to put in an automatic robot for them to drive. They're going to lose. And then we're going to, and then all the taxi drivers are going to lose their, and all the Uber drivers are going to lose their jobs with those robots. So, and even guess what? The lawyers are losing their job to robots. You know, there's a cloud computer called Ross. It does the work of 4 lawyers. So all these lawyers that studied and paid hundreds of thousands of dollars, they're not going to have a job anymore either. So our kids, this young gentleman has a future with Atomy. Okay? You are in the right place today, young man. You didn't even know it. But you are. And we have to take care of our kids. And that's why this residual income is so good. So how do we practically do it? I see some people in the back. Well, how do I do it, Sil? Are you thinking that over there? How about you? Are you wondering how can we do it? Let's talk about that very briefly. To get our $1,000 in that half month, guess what? We've calculated it to generate that kind of PV consumption. If you have a loyal consumer that uses about maybe 10, 15 products, depending what they are, every month, they buy 10 or 15 products, they'll generate 100,000 PV. Now, how many people use 5 products a month in here? 5 products? Keep it raised if you use 10 products a month. How about 20 products a month? Keep it raised. See, look at the people. 30 products a month. 40 products a month. 50 products a month. 60 products a month. There are still people. Listen, 60 products a month is like 400,000 PV. So you don't have to do that much. But guess what? We stopped giving our money to Mr. Walmart. Yeah, we did. Because the Walmart family, you know what they have? 3 of the members have $100 billion net worth. That's because I used to shop there to save money. Guess who else has a lot of money? You ever hear of Amazon? Jeff Bezos, you know how much he has alone now? He's worth $70 billion himself, one person. I'm not going to shop on Amazon anymore. I'm shopping only on Atomy. Because you know what he's doing with his money? He's not like Mr. Park who gives it back to us in income. You know what he's doing with all that money? He's building rocket ships. I'm serious. You look it up. He's spending the money on rocket ships. That's what he's doing. But Mr. Park is giving us this money back. So if you just have someone with 10 or 15 products, they're going to generate 100,000. And guess what? All you need is 25 of those people on your left and 25 people on your right to get your first 1,000, 25 again on each side for the second month, the second $1,000. So you need 50 people on each side that consume about 100,000. Those are what we call loyal consumers. And all they're doing is switching the brand to Atomy while they're saving money. And eventually they're going to say, hey, why are you looking so happy these days? Why your skin looks so good? Why you have a bump in your step from hemoheme? Why you're so excited when you come back from the weekly meeting? How about the Success Academy? What's going on with you? Well, I'm in Atomy. They're going to want to come here and join, and they're going to start to want to make money with you. So this is not actually 100 household that you need, because you know what? You're going to have consumer partners. And practically speaking, you may only need 10 of these households, because they're each going to know 10 people. So don't worry about getting 100, right? Just worry about the first 10. First one, actually. Because how you really start this is by yourself. Raise your hand. I'm going to be a loyal consumer. How many people are loyal consumers right now? If you buy Atomy products, there you go. You're on your way to success. Be a loyal customer because you have your own shopping mall. 2, share your testimonials. You heard the people up here. All they did was say how they loved the product, right? How it helped them out. Or listen. You don't have to initiate the conversation. Just listen, because I know most of the people I know in my life, you know what they do most of the time? Around lunch or in the morning over coffee? They complain. They complain. They say, I have a sore back. I was out, lifting some things in the garage. They have a sore back, or they were out golfing and they hurt themselves. So all I do is introduce them to the hemoheme. I have a friend who was sneezing for 20 years with allergies. 20 years. He wanted to cut off his nose. You've heard him, Clyde. He's been here. He's on the tape. Hemoheme. Really changed his life. You know, that kind of thing. Or they can't go with you to the movie. Why? I'm broke. I'm broke. Well, come with me. We'll teach you how to make residual income. So share your testimonials and attend the meetings. Guess what? They're free too. Yeah. Mr. Park is great. This is the system. You know, the meetings and the videos, the whole system is all free.
Thank you for watching. Do hit the like button. And if you want to be the first to know when we drop new videos, please hit the subscribe button and click the notifications bell.